Hi everybody, this is Neal Render here, RenderLife with Neal Render Talk Show. And on today, I've had such a privilege and honor, thoroughly excited for a knockout session with boxing trainer Frederick Haupt from Chicago City. Definitely, let's take a more inside look.
Yes, my name is Fred Haupt, and I'm from Chicago, but I was trained in boxing in LA.
Hey everybody out there, this is Neal Render here with Render Life, here to render the life on this day. I have Mr. Haupt on this day to be able to share about his conditioning and training, and I'm going to give him the floor now.
Well, one of the main things I had to do as a boxer was train.
Yes, sir.
And born in Chicago, and I won the Chicago Golden Gloves. Just the little emblem they put on you.
So the Chicago Golden Glove, so you was the winner, you was the number
I
one
was
champ.
the heavyweight champ, and that's what got me started.
Okay, it's great. So you started, and definitely, I know just to even see that, I said, okay, Golden Glove. So I ain't gonna fool with the man. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, I got them hands. So the thing is, what was on the road to conditioning, even though it was your start, what were some of the challenges and obstacles you had to go through dealing with you progressing unto greatness?
Well, you have to stay in condition, train properly, and eat the right food. I mean, you don't have time to be in the streets, like playing in gangs and stuff like that.
Yes,
None of
sir.
that activity takes place.
Yes, sir. Were there certain people or anything you can tell the audience there on certain things you might have even went through yourself that might have kind of reset things or kind of slowed you down? Was there anything that kind of slowed down based off of choices that you made?
Yeah, choices to get married.
Oh, okay. So you had gotten married. Was it rather more enjoyable or less enjoyable than you liked it to be back then?
It was enjoyable, but as the years go by, it gets unenjoyable.
What was right, and that's and look, and just to share this with everybody, I mean, definitely I can relate as far as marriage and divorce. So I understand when being unequally, and I'll use this in this spiritual term, unequally yoked. Being on two different pages. Okay, and we're back. Through intermission, and what we were covering here is the overcoming challenges that this man had went through, and it took a spin here because then we begun to talk about what does it take to gain someone's interest dealing with sponsorship or a favored door dealing with connection through your gifts, your abilities, your talent, or your skill level. What makes that person so special? And that's what we were speaking about here. So go right ahead. They were chasing you after this. So come on now. They was chasing you. What's going on?
The thing about it is, the fun part about it is, I couldn't fool with them because if you do get involved, with a female after you finish perform sports of some kind, it weakens you. It really weakens you. So my job was just to stay away from them, do my job, and get in. So I became a contender, and they put me in the Hall of Fame in 2011.
Did you, now, with some of your fights, I mean, was there a time where mentally you was not focused or they were getting the best of you in a certain fight that you remember? I know there was. Was there a certain key fight that you knew you was going down, but, you really came back? Can you tell us about that?
Yes. I was in the top 10, and I fought Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes,
Yeah.
okay.
And he knew that I had an injured eye.
Yes, sir.
And I just couldn't perform at all in that fight. And I lost that fight.
And when you were you taking those hits, or what was it like? I mean, paint the picture for me, because you see Rocky and you see other movies, but what does it feel like to go through that and take a loss?
Oh, they thought I was tough. Well, I did too.
Yeah, I hope so.
But the thing about it is, the injury that you sustain in that is permanent,
Yes, sir.
And I wouldn't recommend it to a whole lot of people, You have to be disciplined, self-disciplined.
Yes, sir.
Stay away from the girls, stay away from the gangbangers and all the other people, and you have to be motivated.
And when it comes to motivation, I like that, dealing with support, dealing with also that drive and determination. What really helps people receive motivation or stay motivated? What would you say really helps people really gain that motivation?
If they see you more often doing the right thing.
Okay. It's just that's very simple. I like how you just put that, because you was like, just doing the right thing. Actually, I thought you was gonna say more along the lines of just, having a mentor, this and that's good. But I like how you said they see you doing what is right. Ooh, and I believe so many times, and I just want to share this as I'm sharing with you and the audience, doing what is right, there will be connections, you will stay motivated, you'll be overall healthy when you behave properly. So I appreciate you just even sharing on that, because honestly I thought you was going to say something along the other lines. But I believe what's so great in this situation of this man's life, how he's sharing about just that drive, determination in was it the 60s or 70s?
60s and 70s.
60s and 70s. And I'm just 29. So even then, I know you had to deal with social difficulties. What was some of the social difficulties? And I know even racism was going on back then.
Oh yeah.
Was there a certain time, or how did that even feel just back then?
Well, it wasn't mostly with me. I was sparring with people like Muhammad Ali's brother, Rahman Ali.
Yes, sir.
And I would see, a lot of those people would come to the fights, but they'd say, "Oh, we want to get that Muhammad Ali. We can't stand him."
Really?
And I've heard some of the craziest things people wanted to say.
Would you even say, was it based off of skin color alone, or just even your status? Maybe even they see you doing well. Do you think it was a combination, or more would you just say skin color alone was a lot of it?
I think it was a combination. They didn't like the champ that much. And they really didn't like him winning all the time.
Yeah,
they didn't like me winning all the time. Too. Right. I was knocking out everybody.
You said it was. Yeah. So how did that even? I mean, even in myself on my Facebook page, I got myself with some gloves.
Oh.
I got some gloves for my year in my life for 2017. I'm calling it the knockout year. So to knock an adversary or opponent out, how does that make you feel when it happens? And I know you have been empowered within that. I mean, how does that feel? Tell me about what's that like?
Well, my point was, if you hit him on the chin, that's a nerve.
Yes,
you hit
sir.
him on the chin, that's a nerve. Boom. That's you gotta knock him out.
And that nerve, I mean, what's so significant about that nerve being in the chin? What is it? I mean, does it connect with just the whole?
It connects with the brain.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So being able to hit that on target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So, and it is a beautiful thing to knock out, as in your arena dealing with boxing, and in my life, for me, I mean, just dealing with just different things in life that is very challenging, or I would even call it the giants in your life. And I shared this with you, much like Mr. Howard shared and said, when he went for that connect, likewise, make the connection, make the hit for that 2017 year, this year. Definitely, this is Neal Render here with RenderLife. Get the support from family, friends, or marital with spouse. Make the correct decisions. Get in front of those people and do right. And that will definitely unlock such a motivation on this year. Definitely.
That's right.
Truly be encouraged. Time to render the life.
I was going to say.
Go ahead.
It's good. We need some people like you in the black neighborhood community, to motivate.
Yes, sir.
And explain to people the different details of what it takes to gain control, gain fame.
Yes, sir.
Gain, of course, I didn't win the heavyweight championship.
Yes, sir.
But I was in the top 10 in the world.
Yes, sir.
And they put me in the Hall of Fame. So
yes, sir.
I'm happy with that. And you've been very helpful.
Yes, sir.
In explaining it to the public.
Yeah, and as far as me being a young man, what can I do to further motivate and strengthen Chicago that you personally would like to see as an older gentleman in the community, in the city? What would you like to see happen out of me in my life? And I ask you this because I'm very candid and very serious about that, because I know I have the power to do it, but sometimes we don't know the people that are rooting for you. Mm-hmm. What would you say for me to really hone in on with you?
The people that you interview, the people that you have contact with, the people that you've had with in the past. Keep in contact with those people.
Yes, sir.
Keep in contact to see as they as they come up, because you may run into fighters that are just starting out, you know, and then you'll be able to help them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, there you have it. Surely, it's time to render the life, and let's keep things rolling in a great way. 2017 for the knockout. Truly be encouraged.